Ambassador of Republic of Djibouti to Republic of India. His Excellency I.C. Abdullahi Asuri is the Ambassador of Republic of Djibouti to the Republic of India from 1996. He has been in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. From June 21 till date, he is the Ambassador of Republic of Djibouti. Other positions held by him are First Counselor, Djibouti Embassy in Moscow, Deputy Head of Mission, Deputy Director of Multilateral Department, National Focal Point of Disarmament, and there are lot many. Advisor of Department of Bilateral Relation of the Ministry, Advisor of Ministry, Member of his Cabinet of Ministry of Trades and Tourism, and General Manager at DCPLA Source Implementive. Ladies and gentlemen, he's already here. There are a lot of to see. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for His Excellency I.C. Abdullahi Asuri.
Well, thank you very much for this presentation. Unfortunately, there has been a technical video presentation, but it's no problem. I am here, Ambassador is here in front of you. I will present you Djibouti and the opportunity for you to invest in Djibouti. Before presentation, I would like to ask you one question. I have heard that Indians know how to make money. Is that true? Do you want to make money? Very good, you are the right place. Djibouti is the place to make money. Djibouti is the youngest country that has gained independence from colonialists. For that reason, Djibouti has only 45 years old. We are reaching over 46 years old. The problem is that Djibouti has been colonized by the worst colonizer, which is French colonizer. You know the English one, right? You were complaining about the English one, you didn't see the French one. French one didn't build anything, they have destroyed everything. And even when they left, okay. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for your skills. So Djibouti has been left with no infrastructure, no hospitals, no university, nothing at all. Only one high school was built in 1977. From that time, we had to start from zero. We have started from zero. 45 years later, we are proud to tell you that the whole world is attracted to Djibouti. The whole world is there. The whole world is there for one reason, not many reasons. Let me tell you why. Djibouti matters only for one reason, maybe two, but the most important is its geostrategical location. Djibouti is a very dry country. I have heard the presentation of my colleague, brothers and sisters, who were describing how beautiful is their country, how green is their country, how attractive is their country. And it's true. You come to Djibouti, wow, Djibouti is not attractive at all. Djibouti is ugly because it's hot. Djibouti is very hot. Djibouti is dry. And I'm the ambassador of Djibouti. I'm supposed to advertise my country, but I'm telling you the truth. Don't come to Djibouti for beauty. Djibouti is not beautiful. Djibouti has beautiful beaches, that's all. But Djibouti don't have green. Djibouti don't have rain. 2 years, 3 years sometimes. So I'm starting by the negative points, of course you understood, to end by the positive points. Djibouti has a wonderful geostrategical place. Djibouti is the entry gate of Africa. Djibouti is a gateway of Africa, especially of East Africa, and more specifically of the Horn of Africa. Djibouti has the biggest free zone of Africa. So now you can compare us to Japan, to Singapore, to Dubai, to those countries who has absolutely no natural resources, but have brave. And we have made it. We succeeded to make Djibouti an attractive place for investment. Not for beautiful, but for investment. Djibouti is the most secure place to invest in Africa. I will tell you why. Djibouti is the only place who has its currency linked to the dollar since 1949, which means that $1 has always been, even before I was born, $1 has always been equal to 177 Djibouti francs. That means that you will never have fluctuation issue. Never ever. And it will continue like that. Djibouti has a free, very free investment and very much incentive measures. Djibouti has, if you are not happy, you invest in Djibouti. If you are not happy, then you can take back your money totally. Djibouti has the best port. Well, it used to be the best port in Africa. Now Morocco is ranked number 1. Djibouti now is ranked number 2. Djibouti has telecommunication. It's the only country who has 15 submarine cables coming through Djibouti. So now that I have spoken like that, please let me read to you the advantage of Djibouti. Djibouti is called land of encounters. It is a country of barren mountains and desert, located in one of the 5 critical straits in the world, which are the Bab el-Mandeb, this is Djibouti's one, in front of Yemen, the Suez Canals, the Panama, Gibraltar, and Malacca. Djibouti is one on the Strait of Bab el-Mandeb on the northeast edge of Africa. Just for information, this is where Djibouti is where 30% of the world shipping passes through a choke point on its way to Suez Canal and the Red Sea, with over millions of containers shipped along this coastline each year. Djibouti matters for only one reason. It means that despite its size, it matters not only to the African continent, but to the world because of 30% of the international commerce goes to Djibouti. In the past 15 years, Djibouti has been viewed by analysis as a stable anomaly in an unstable region, thanks to its peace and security. Hence, the country's economy hinges on the service sector, acting as regional transshipment hub and a refueling center for ships passing to the Red Sea. As a result, Djibouti serves most ports on the east coast of Africa and grants access to the Asian continent. Djibouti has 7 ports, even though it's the smallest country by area in mainland Africa, but one of the most geopolitically important. With the right policy, Djibouti is targeting to be Africa, Singapore, or Dubai, a global business and logistical hub. Djibouti is an essential corridor that gives access to the many potentiality of the East Africa region. According to the African Development Bank, East Africa, where Djibouti is located, is the only region on the continent which maintained economic growth, avoided a recession during a COVID pandemic. Djibouti serves most ports of the east coast of Africa and grants access to the Asian continent, wedged between Ethiopia, Somalia, Yemen. Djibouti has become a linchpin of the global commerce, thanks to these ports. Djibouti is also the landing point, the landing station of the 15th submarine telecommunication cable. The Djibouti Data Center is the first and only carrier-neutral data center facility in East Africa, with access to all major international fiber optic systems connecting to Europe, to the Middle East, Asia Pacific region with Africa. Well, I will not tell you all the name of the 15s. It includes, of course, the SMEW3, AG, ASC. These are technical names. So the Djibouti data center stands out as a reliable and cost-effective gateway up to many of the fastest growing, well, blah, 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 blah. That means that you have good connectivity in Djibouti. Now, I will stop reading things for you. I will not spend much time. I'll go directly to what is interesting you. You are seeking for investment land. You have the money, you are the producer, and Africa is the customer. Why you should come to Djibouti? Well, I can tell you many reasons written here. But one friend of mine told me one time that Indians don't invest like that. Even if you advertise the positive points of your country. Indians need practically where they should invest, what are the advantages. Well, let me tell you 3 points, 3 examples. You have money, you want to know when and where to invest, and you want a fast return on investment. I will tell you Djibouti. I will tell you Djibouti is a very young country with growing infrastructure. First of all, solar. Djibouti may not have rain during 2-3 years, but it has a lot of sun. And now there are companies that are coming to Djibouti, investing in solar farms, and sending it back to Djibouti, to the government. So this is one example where India can come and invest by planting solar farms first. And there is no issue of procurement because government is buying directly this energy to this company. This is one example. Second example, hospitals. As you may know, Djibouti, I told you previously that Djibouti is the entry point of East Africa. If you build a hospital, regional hospital in Djibouti, you will benefit of the population of Djibouti, but you will also benefit of the regional population. Because in the region, there is no 5-star hospital. So usually Djiboutian and even neighboring countries travel to India or Europe to get healed. So there is something that maybe you should consider by investing in a 5-star hospital in Djibouti. Why in Djibouti? Why not in the neighboring country? Because Djibouti is offering you something that you will not find anywhere else. First of all, if you build a hospital in Djibouti, Djibouti is the only place where you can buy land and then give it to your children if you get old. This is one point. Second point, as I told you before, if you're not happy, you go back your investment, nobody will stop you. This is very rare in Africa. Third thing is that the incentive measures of Djibouti give you the opportunity to have tax exemption depending of the amount that you invest. This detail can be given to you, of course, through my office. The last advantage is that in Djibouti, if you come to invest, you have the assistance of the ambassador, an ambassador like me who will open you all the door. The fifth thing that I want to tell you is that I'm inviting you, and this is an official invitation, Dr. Jitender is aware about that in December, from 3rd to 10th December, there will be the International Trade Fair of Djibouti. If you want to see, because seeing is knowing, I'm inviting you to come to Djibouti and show your product and sell your product and meet the people, see the opportunity, and I will be there to open all the doors for you at the highest level. And another field of investment, except the solar or the hospital, the third example that is coming to my mind is also the housing. Djibouti, as I told you, the French colonizer didn't do anything. We did everything. But we need people like you who come and invest in housing, who come and implant their sorry for my English, I'm French speaker, I'm searching for a word, appliances in the free zones. Why I'm talking to you about the free zones? Because the free zones in Djibouti are the only place where you can feel like India. You pay no tax, you take your product, you bring them to Djibouti. Djibouti is located in Africa. Once you bring your product to Djibouti, then you will store them. You just need to rent a warehouse in the free zone. Your product will stay in Djibouti free zone with no cost at you except the electricity, water, and the rent. Then all African customers who used to go to Dubai will come, or who used to come to India will come to Djibouti to buy your product, and it's shorter. They don't need to cross an ocean. They will come directly to you in Djibouti. The other advantage is that once you store your product in Djibouti, you will be able to sell them in the Comesa market. Djibouti is part of the Comesa. So what is giving you is that your product will be made in Djibouti, so you will pay no tax by exporting it to 600 million population from east to south of Africa. So there is a lot of advantage to come to Djibouti. I can continue. I have 5 other pages also, but I will be nice to my colleague who is next to me. I will stop here. I'm inviting you to meet me at the embassy in Delhi, or to come to Djibouti in December to see by yourself, because Djibouti is the entry gate of Africa, and you can reach and conquer the African market through Djibouti. Thank you very much.